Happy Sunday, everybody. Hopefully, everybody had a great weekend so far. Only one more day, and it's going to be Monday morning. So, hopefully, you guys are able to deal with the fact that tomorrow is going to be Monday. Hopefully, everybody had a great weekend with their families and enjoyed their day. Tammy, first in line here with your trophy. Brian coming in second, and Monkey Grab Orange with the third. Hey, how you doing, Tyler? Jamie, how you doing, Brian? Let's see here. We got Annette Poison. We got Jamie. How you doing, Jamie? All right. Great to see you here. Who else we got up in there tonight? Allison Burgers. How you doing? Got a lot of people tonight. That's great. That's great. Mischievous Mouse. How you doing? Caucasian Debris. How you doing? Tyler Campbell. New Day. How you doing? Doran V. How you doing? Great to see you here tonight, huh? The Awakened. How you doing tonight, huh? Tony Marquez. How you doing? John Cast, how you doing? Great to see you tonight. See you enthusiastically apathetic. How you doing, huh? Rocket, how you doing, huh? Brian Mueller, how you doing? Yukon, man, great to see you here tonight, huh? All right. I love projected winner of absolutely. Shell, how you doing? Great to see you here tonight, Shell. Great to see you here. Kenneth Wainwright, how you doing here? Freedom first, for let freedom ring. How you doing here? Brian Mueller. All right, we got a couple more people here. Eddie Miranda, how you doing, huh? Daniel C is in the house. Seth, how you doing? Aussie Greg, TD2 Warrior, how you doing? Daniel C, hey, 10 people he gifted. Look at this guy, huh? Thank you very much for that, huh? Forget about it, huh? Look at you. Thank you very much for that, huh? Daniel C, everybody give that guy a round of applause, huh? Truly appreciate for that. Just in case, I love that name. Just in case. All right, I get it. Hey, great name. Vivian Levy, how you doing? Karen Melikian, how you doing? Brian Foster, how you doing? Holiday Magic, how you doing? John Fabosi, how you doing? John Cass is over here. Yukon Man is over here. Lone Crap Shooter 67, how you doing? Fred Jur, how you doing? Tim McLillan, how you doing? Hi Card, how you doing? Shell is back. Brian Foster here with a Yukon Man. All right, you guys are great. Foxtown, great to see you. Now, the title of tonight's spectacle is Kamala Harris is the projected winner. You need to understand that we have to be cautious here. I don't want to get too much into, like telling people what to do because that's not what we're doing here. But a lot of people are getting eager, right? They see these huge Trump rallies and they see these little Kamala Harris rallies, and they're like, come on, forget about it. There's no way in hell she'll win. Well, we said the same thing about Joe Biden, right? His basement meetings, his like little three people that showed up to his rallies, and guess what? He got the most votes of any person in the entire country. So this lady's already raised a lot of millions of dollars, right? She got a lot of crazy people behind her here with a lot of money, and they're pretty much capable of everything. They're censoring people on Google, they're censoring people on Facebook, they're censoring people all over the place. Even your precious ex, they're censoring people. So you just gotta stay focused here. We're only like 100 days out here until we cross the finish line, and do we truly believe that Donald Trump deserves this? Absolutely. Do we truly believe that they are going to do some crazy stuff to make it the way he doesn't cross? Absolutely. And we're terrified of that because I'm going to tell you something right now. If anybody's ever seen Idiocracy, that is going to be the absolute foundation of America if Kamala Harris makes it into office, right? Seriously. Explore your options here. Seriously, just listen to this lady talk for 30 minutes. You're going to know everything you need to know about everything that's going to happen here in the future. It's not a meme. It's not a parody. It's terrifying. Can you imagine this woman sitting there cackling and talking and joking around, having a great time, dealing with huge issues? This girl, she belongs at like the potty store, at Toys R Us. with the back, like a hostess over at, Outback Steakhouse. She don't belong running the country, let alone, a sidekick here running shotgun here for the country. How she was able to, well, I think we all know, but we're not allowed to say it. Anyways, brand new video out today. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's already got almost 2,000 views. It's called Joe Biden Belongs on Mount Rushmore. For those of you that don't know, Nancy Pelosi got on live television today and said that Joe Biden deserves to be on Mount Rushmore, right? Apparently, her drinks are getting stronger. The fact that she said that makes me want to throw up. And I hate to throw up, right? So we went ahead and did our own little rendition of what goes on in the side of Nancy Pelosi's mind. So if you guys want to do us a huge favor and go over there and check it out, give us a like if you like the video, share it out if you like the video, leave us a comment so we know you're there, and share it with your friends and family. You got text messages, emails, Facebook, True Social, X, Instagram. You share it anywhere you want. Seriously, it's all over the place, and that's how we grow. That's how the community grows, and we've had a pretty good record here as far as the people that are in our community here at the United Spot. Literally, 99.9% of you guys are just absolute unbelievable people, like in a good way, not like a bad people. You guys are like weird, which is actually, if you looked it up, it's superhuman. Weird. So yeah, you guys are all weird. We're weird. We're all weird. Let's all be weird together, right? Let's get weird. All right, so we got 92 people in here. There's a lot of people out there that are frustrated. A lot of people that are sad, depressed, may have lost their job, or they may have a job and they're barely scraping by. There is no more living paycheck to paycheck. It's like living, just like trying to live. That's it. Things have gone up. Prices have gone up. Cereal is like $30 a box. I'm probably, exaggerating a little bit, but milk is up, eggs is up, rent is up, gas is up, the cost of living is up. Everything's crazy. What used to be, like I remember like when I was a kid, like 18, 19, 20 years old, $100,000 a year. Like that was like you were a millionaire if you were making $100,000 a year, right? Now $100,000 a year, these people are barely scraping by. That's no joke. The cost of living has gotten so bad that people are literally making $100,000 or more, and they're barely making it. Seriously, it's no joke. And this is a 2-income family. So, I can promise you this, that when President Trump says that he's going to do something, 9 times out of 10, he usually does it. Now, there was a few things that he promised that didn't get through, but it wasn't his fault. Trust me, if he had the power, it would have been done. He drained and exposed in a huge amount of the swamp that nobody even knew about. I mean, a lot of people knew about it, but just like a lot of people didn't know about it. The stuff that he exposed was monumental. And they know that when he comes in this time, he's going to expose even more. Imagine if they would have left him alone, right? Here's the thing. Imagine if they would have left this man alone to do his job, to expose the corruption for 4 years. If they would have just left him alone, imagine how many people wouldn't have a job right now. And then do the math and realize why they did that to him. Why did they impeach him twice? Why did they go after him? I mean, even before he was sworn in his inauguration. Why? That's because why? Because they're all dirty, all of them. You think these politicians are doing good? These guys over there with the Botox and their hair all nice and neat, the eyebrows done, their makeup, come on. These guys are celebrities. They're not politicians. They don't give a flying shit about you. They say they do because it's part of their script. But as long as they're making this, 174,000 below average friggin', yearly salary plus their kickbacks, stock tips, all that crazy insider trading, book deals, movie deals, podcast deals, shirt sales, book sales, all that, they're doing great. What used to be a public servant is now a rock star. These guys are making like millions of dollars. And they're not only just making millions of dollars, they're throwing it in our face. They're right to our face, showing us their fancy dinners, their fancy suits, their fancy out on the towns with their siblings and their wife or their husband. You know, hey, look at what I do. I got the front seat here. I'm on a red carpet here. He's a public servant, no different than the FedEx guy or the mailman. And you know damn well ain't nobody trying to get nobody autograph from the mailman or the FedEx guy. That's all they are, government employees. That's it. Seriously, that's all. That's it. You know, I mean, are you gonna go ask for the PG&E guy to sign your tits? You know, nah. We treat these guys like they're celebrities because we've been brainwashed for so many years to think that anything that's on TV is something special, and it's not. I'm gonna tell you something right now. It's not. You know, there's a lot of corruption that goes on in there, and that's the problem. Too many people have catered to these people, right? They've allowed them to do what they're doing to us for years, and they treat them like rock stars. They treat them like celebrities, and they're not. They're not. These are public servants who don't do anything but divide this entire country. See, when this country was established, it was just like a pizza with one slice, right? Just right down the middle, right? Two sides. Now there's so many. This country has been sliced so many different ways. I mean, you can't even get a piece of pizza anymore. They're razor thin, razor thin. So much division in this country, and it's never going to get better. Everybody's going to say, "Oh, it's going to get better this time." I guarantee you. I tell you what, you do the math on the history of this country, right? I'm not just talking about this country. I'm talking about the world. It's been going on for years. Every generation has got the same exact thing that we're going through right now, some way, somehow. But you know, with the magic of brain and you know all the distractions that we're given on a daily basis, we're very easily manipulated into forgetting everything that's happened. Like, take for example, I mean, what? How long ago was it? Like 20 some odd years ago. The towers. Yeah, people know the facts. What happened that day, but they'll never tell you, and they sure as hell ain't gonna bring it up. So many unanswered questions going all the way back, all the way back. They're not gonna tell you. You never know. You'll never get the facts. Why? Why should you? We're all peasants. We don't matter. We're just little. You know, we're little like we're in the way is what we are. And in order for them to control us better, they have to separate us and put us in different groups. They've been doing it for a long time. It's easier to control a lot of different groups than a couple. I mean, can you imagine if the entire country united? Can you imagine that? It's impossible, though. We got too many stupid people walking around. Too many people who believe anything that they're told. They believe everything that they're told. Oh, it happened on TV. I believe it. Oh, yeah, absolutely. That guy right there, he told me it's got to be true. They go on their Facebooks, they go on their Twitters, they go on their Instagrams and their True Socials, and then whatever somebody's posting, they just automatically believe it. If they, you know, if it's part of their agenda, and then they copy and paste it, and then they send it off to their friends. And guess what? Now all their followers are stupid just like them because they did zero freaking research. They did no research. They didn't even investigate one simple thing. They just, hey, that looks good. I'm going to share this. Now all my followers who are stupid just like me, they're going to believe it too. And what are we left with? A huge part of America. Absolutely stupid. Zero common sense. That's the hardest part with this. Now, you guys are a meme account. What the fuck are you trying to talk to me about all this? Well, you know, just because we're a meme account doesn't mean we don't do serious shit. We do research. We do studying. We do all kinds of stuff on a daily basis. And I'm going to tell you something right now. It's not easy. And the way that this country works, they want you to be busy doing everything but researching anything that these people have said. And the way they do it is brilliant, right? Take, for example, the Olympics, right? That was a beautiful distraction. That was a beautiful, right? They had the ceremony, which like made everybody flip out, which yeah, rightfully so. It was pretty rough, more than rough, but I don't want to get into that. And then they had the boxers, and all, whatever. That's just one thing. That's just one distraction. There's a lot of stuff going on a daily basis, right? You can't keep up even if you try. Do you know that there's still people out there that don't even know who their congressman is? They don't know who their senator is. Half of these people don't even know who the fucking mayor is. But you get them on social media, and I guarantee you, they're like, oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Okay, then who's your senator? Hey, listen, you racist. I don't got to listen to your bullshit. It's exactly what happens. You got a bunch of know-it-alls who think they know everything about the Constitution. You got a bunch of know-it-alls that think they know the law. You got all these know-it-alls that think they know everything about history. The sad part about it is everything that you've been told about history in your history books, by your politicians, by your government, it's all bullshit. Who's going to prove it? Who is going to prove it? Oh, you got a grandfather that's 400 years old? Give me a fucking break. Come on. Everything, I mean, look at it like this. Everything that they're doing to you right now, right? To us. Imagine what they were doing 400 years ago. Now, you got to understand the theory on this here, okay? In order to control a huge number of people, you have to divide a huge number of people. Now, look at it this way. 400, 500, 600 years ago, right? Whatever happened, nobody on this planet was ever around. Nobody on this planet ever knew anybody that was around. Nobody existed. How the fuck is there people out there who are still blaming people who are alive? That's the genius of politics. And that is why we will never win our freedom. You think you're free? Let me tell you something. You're not free. I know I've told you this many a times. A lot of people think they're free. They're not. This is not the free country that people sing about and talk about, and it's not. And I don't want to ramble on because I'm not even reading the comments. Most of you are probably like, shut the fuck up, guy. But I'm telling you, I feel like preaching. It's Sunday, I feel like doing what I got to do. But I tell you, maybe I should have been reading all the comments. Everybody's saying I'm full of shit. All right, well, hey, all right, I tell you what, I tell you. Yeah, I guess everybody's telling me I'm full of shit. All right, well, that's why I play videos here, because not everybody agrees with me here. So I'm going to play some videos here. So all the people that think I'm full of shit, well, to each their own. That's why we got the Constitution. Lou Maldonado, huh? There you go, here. Venomous Silverback, read the comments. All right, well, have fun there. I don't read comments. I'm just here to laugh at myself and make fun of myself here. Whatever. OS. Let's see here. I don't even know anybody that was awake 400 years ago, so I don't know how that would work. But okay, I think Jeff Clark will be on Shell Shocked and Pirate Radio Thursday at 8 p.m. Jeff Clark, look at that. All right. So before we go to a video here, I just want to take you over here to Twitterville. I know. I probably pissed off a bunch of people. You're like, you piece of shit. What the fuck are you doing over here trying to talk to me about things I already know about? You weren't even alive 40 years ago, you piece of shit. You weren't even alive 400 years ago, you asshole. Get off of my frig. I'm unfollowing you. Son of a bitch. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get so crazy. I apologize. Yeah, you know. Hey, so I want to thank you over here. So this is Shell Shocked, right? That right there, Shell Shocked. Welcome to Shell Shock. Even got a trademark. Hispanic, bless you. Hispanic conservative host of Shell Shock Spaces with Cat the Hammer, with Pirate Radio Spaces host, right? So here we got Jeff Clark will be on Shell Shocked and Pirate Radio Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Lots of information here. All right, so do you guys want to go? I tell you what. Let me see here. Hold on. Let's see here. Show you what he looks like here. Hang on. Hang on real quick. All right. It's not even showing here. Hang on here. Why does it do this? Why do you do this, Google? Why do you play with me like this, you assholes? Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have said that out loud here. Hang on here real quick. So Jeffrey Clark is an American lawyer who is Assistant Attorney General for the Environment and Natural Resources and the Department of Justice. And Shell Shocked is going to have him on Shell Shocked, and let's see, it was Pirate Radio Thursday night at 8 p.m. So it's 5 p.m. For anybody else, 6 p.m., 7 p.m. And then if you live, like, I guess in like Australia, I wonder what time it would be in Australia. I gotta look and see what time that would be. Never mind. I'm not very good with politics. All right, so here we go. Lou Maldonado, hey, wait, truly appreciate that, huh? Holy cow, look at all these comments here. All right. Freedom first, yes. Google and YouTube, I don't know what it is, but they do not like us very much. So do me a favor and go to Shell Shock. Seriously, you're not going to regret it. Seriously, she has connections. And I'm not trying to, blow smoke up here, whatever. But she knows people, right? She knows people. Her whole house smells of, like, rich mahogany, right? People know her, right? And she's always got really great people in her spaces. I mean, they had, like, all kinds of congressmen in there one night. And so, and she's not, I mean, if, you get in there and you're respectable, she'll always give you a mic, always let you talk and say what you got to say. Because I think at the end of the day, that's what everybody here in America wants to do. They just want to share their story. A lot of people out there do a lot of research and they want to talk about their research. I mean, why the fuck you want to do research if you can't talk about it, right? And then every once in a while, some jackass like the United Spot comes up and just sits there and, like, throws a wrench in it, for comedy purposes only. And then we all have a great time. But it's all good. You got to have fun. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. All right. So, Shell Shocked, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Be there, be square. All right. You got the invite. All right. So, we got to go to a video now. Stop talking, asshole. I don't need to hear what you got to say anymore. You're just some silly meme here for the United Spot. We don't give a shit what you got to say, all right? All right? Seriously, stop talking. Stop talking. Do yourself a favor, all right? Stop talking. And, I got to share something with you. Before I start a video here. This one racked me out of my mind. And I got to know what this video is, right? So every once in a while, we like to troll in the comments. Like, we're going to quit, or this is our last day on X, or this and this, and we're never any good. And, all the while, we're just, having a good time because we know that somebody from the comment section is going to be a freaking nut job, like a dingbat, and try to, sit there and they'll believe us. Oh, I thought you were going to leave last week, you piece of shit, So this particular person, I gotta read this here. I don't know. Okay, so this woman's name is whatever. 4 years ago, you made the nastiest video I've ever seen. Grifting is all you do. So I said to myself, I called the guys, the fellas, and the one girl, and I said, hey, have we ever done like any nasty videos? You know, like nasty videos for the United Spot? And I got back, no, no, no. And so I'm thinking like this particular person, whether it's a woman or a man, whatever it identifies as online, right? Is claiming that we made the nastiest video she ever seen, right? Now, I've never seen the actual video, but I heard that the two girls in one cup was probably the nastiest thing you'll ever see in your life, right? And if you've ever heard of that, I refuse to watch the video. I heard enough. I don't need to watch that crap. That, to me, without even seeing it, has to be the nastiest video I've ever seen, right? And I haven't even seen it, right? So if we made a video that's nastier than that, I gotta know what we did. I have to know. I have to know. And the rest of the United Spot is like, what the fuck? So we gotta find out exactly which one it is here. So we asked her, but apparently, let's see here. Let's see if she responded back because we have to know what it is. All right, here, hold on. I guess not. She's not going to say anything. All right. Well, apparently we're just going to have to wonder what it is. But we have to know. We're not going to stop. We're not going to stop fighting. We have to know what this nasty video is because if it's that nasty to where she not only called us grifters, but saying that we have the nastiest video that she's ever seen, that we need to introduce her to some of the craziest shit that's on the internet then. If our videos are that nasty, I can't imagine what she hasn't seen yet. So she's living a very secured life. All right, hang on here. I gotta do something here. I'm not proud of it here, but I'm gonna play a couple videos here, right? Because I know you're like, shut the fuck up, guy. New Day, how you doing? Danziger, great to see you. Caucasian Debris, Yukon man, always great to see you here. Thank you for taking the time out. The Wolf of Walnut, Lou Maldonado, Vivian Levy, how you doing? Donnell Dodge, I haven't seen you for a while. Good to see you here tonight. Freedom First, Brian Bobby, Hank Ogle, how you doing? I Cord, Mr. Beautiful, Allison Burgers, Brian Mueller, Robin Spielman in the house. Haven't seen you for a while. Hope you're doing great here, feeling better. Wes Downer, how you doing? New Day, Rebecca Fram, how you doing? Tammy is here. Jake Krause, great to see you here. Danziger. And Shell is here too as well. And thank you to all you guys for being here tonight. You guys are great. You guys, seriously. Brian Foster, how you doing? West Downer. Salty Alaskan 79, great to see you. Monkey Grab Orange. Enthusiastically apathetic Bloom. You guys are great. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. We truly appreciate all. Hey, John, how you doing there? We have all these crazy names, and then we get like some guy just John. How you doing, John? It's like, it's nice to have an easy name to say there. Vivian Levy, how you doing? Great to see you here tonight. Rocket, great to see you here too. Aussie Greg is in the house. Venomous Silverback. All right, you guys are great. We're gonna play a video here. Hopefully, you guys are all having a Marsha Walls. How you doing, White God? How you doing? Jacob Thorne, how you doing? Great to see all you guys. Dumb F Canuck. All right, look at this guy. I like it, yo. Norm Lemons, how you doing? MJW, how you doing here? You guys are great here. Bill Brett, all right. Van's best friend. Hey. Pretty much directly to the point. Van's best friend. All right, somewhere out there's a guy named Vans, and this is his best friend here. Jerry Carter, great to see you here tonight. Hey, we got a packed house tonight. All right. All right, so let's get on to a video here. Jason and Malino, how you doing, huh? All right, you guys are great. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. Please do us a huge favor and like, share, leave us a comment this live. But by all means, please go to our YouTube channel and check out our latest video. It's insane. Hey, we got a couple great videos that are insane. I mean, they're just absolutely hilarious. But that's what we do. It's like, it's like when we get up in the morning, it's like, what do you want to do today? I don't know. What do you want to do? All right, come over here and we'll make a silly video. Try to make people laugh. You sure? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, should we do it or not? I don't know. I mean, come on, man. Make people laugh and sit on our ass here. All right. Let's make people laugh. Let's try it. Let's do our best here. Don't want to get cocky here, you know what I mean? Because we may not be able to make people laugh, you know? But every once in a while we get lucky and, you know, I think the best part is when you sit there and make a video and you make yourself laugh. But usually, I told my pops this a long time ago. I say, hey, look, man, if you start laughing when you're telling me a joke, I already know it's not going to be funny. So most of the time, we don't really laugh. A lot of people think that we laugh when we make it. Sometimes we laugh. Seriously. Sometimes we laugh during the video. But, you know, most of the time, we're just, you know, business as usual, you know. We try our best, though. But I tell you, there were some times where we're cracking ourselves up there a little bit when we say something, we got to do it. I mean, you've seen, you know, like the cutaways and all that kind of stuff here. All right, let's do this here. Let's do this. The view has been canceled. Come on. Wouldn't that be great? Huh? Wouldn't that be great? I'll see you guys in a little bit. Thanks for being here, guys.
Welcome back to the poop. Today we're going to talk about how Trump planted classified documents inside Joe Biden's Corvette. And how did he do it?
When is Trump gonna stop?
I hear you, girl. We were this close to getting him. This close!
We should throw Trump over the border. Why can't Trump leave my president alone? Yeah, Trump, leave President Biden alone.
Here we have the greatest president ever. And Trump can't stand it. She ain't lying.
How was Trump even able to break into President Biden's garage?
He must have used his Russian military connections. Or he probably used his billions of dollars to hire someone to invent a machine that would shrink himself so no one could see him break in.
Ay, caramba! He used a shrink ray? Like Ant-Man?
Yeah, or like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
So Trump used a shrink ray to plant documents on President Biden?
That's what it looks like.
That ain't right, y'all.
It should be illegal to shrink yourself, man.
I agree. Shrinking yourself should be against the law.
And how do we know that this isn't the first time he shrunk himself?
Good point. I mean, he could have shrunk himself and planted stuff on other people, too.
What I want to know is who built
You go, girl.
the machine that Trump used to shrink himself.
I want to know. That's what I want to know.
I want to know, too. It's probably a Russian scientist.
Well, at least now we know how he got into Joe's garage.
Come on, he shrunk himself. Welcome back to the Pool, a talk show where we can say whatever we want.
Please squeeze your thoughts together for the woman who should have been president, Mrs. Almost President Clinton.
It's all Trump's fault.
So here were we. Yeah? What would happen if Trump was reelected?
Oh, don't even say that or it'll come true.
Okay, I just farted. Can anybody smell it?
So, what would happen if Trump did get reelected?
Well, it would be the end of the world as we know it.
You mean we wouldn't have high gas prices anymore?
No.
Would inflation be low?
Unfortunately, yes.
Girl, so you're trying to tell me that if Trump is reelected, corrupt political criminals will be locked up and the fake news will be fired?
Yep, that's what he's gonna do.
So if Trump is reelected, families could actually afford rent and food?
That's exactly what would happen.
Okay, this is weird. I farted like 5 times and nobody can smell it. Somebody pull my finger.
So then it's settled. We can't let Trump get reelected.
If Trump gets reelected, America we know will be
Yeah,
gone.
President Biden's hard work would have been for
Seriously,
nothing.
I hope you don't get
nobody
reelected.
Oh, he won't. Trust me.
Hillary, I wish you were president. You almost won.
Well,
How do I
even
even
before
start?
the election, I'm starting to go fund me for Vincent, Seth, and Jeffrey.
You go, girl.
Wow, how generous of you.
I know, right? And I promise none of the money is going to go
girl. I love watching white people using their privilege.
And
Mm-hmm.
I'm also starting a college fund for all the families in Benghazi. Every family is gonna get a laptop.
That's the nicest thing I've ever heard of. You wouldn't see Trump doing something like that.
Well, what can I say? That's what a real president is supposed to do. I should know, because I am the president.
Wait a minute. You're the president?
Yep, I'm the president.
But I thought you hated election denying.
Oh, I do. But it's not denying an election if you won.
I ain't never thought about it like that.
And that's our show. Tune in next week when we blame Trump for everything. Welcome back to the Post. Today we have a special
Oh, damn
guest.
it.
Kamala,
Yeah?
take your knee pads off and come out from under the table.
Sorry about that. I thought I was doing a documentary about protein.
A documentary on protein?
Yeah, I'm a protein specialist.
That's a lovely pearl necklace.
Thank you. It's my third one today.
Why is your pearl necklace all wet?
Because I just got it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why pearl necklaces need to be white.
Trump is gonna make everybody disappear.
So Kamala,
Yeah,
how did you get your start in politics?
it's all in the wrist.
All in the whisk?
Yeah, and sometimes it ends up on your face, and sometimes on your hand, and sometimes on your back.
Wow. So do you remember your first day in
I
politics?
remember it like it was tomorrow.
Oh,
I said, Willie, let go of my ears. I can do it myself.
is that how you got the stretch marks on your neck?
Uh-huh.
My balloon knot has stretch marks.
So, Kamala,
Yeah?
what got you into politics?
Well, I think the golf ball and the 15 feet of garden hose is what got me my start. But in the end, I think it was how many balls went through the garden hose that got me where I am today.
Why don't they make black golf balls?
And our next guest is Michelle Obama.
I've been fighting this whole time.
So Kamala,
Yeah?
what's it like down there?
Oh, girl, I'm like Arby's. I got the meat.
You got the meat.
Yeah, it's like looking at a roast beef sandwich hanging out the window on a windy day.
Roast beef. Is it lunchtime? Yeah.
Willie had roast beef every day.
And that's our show. Join us next week when we blame Trump for everything. Welcome back to the Poop. Today we're going to be talking about Coke in the White House.
Coke in the White House?
Yep, Coke in the White House.
Coke in the White House? Mm-hmm.
Yep, Coke in the White House.
Okay, hang on a second. What is going on?
Well, to bring you back up to speed, they found Coke in the White House.
You know, they gonna blame Hunter for this.
Oh, you know they gonna blame Hunter. Mm-hmm. Even though Hunter didn't do nothing wrong.
I know.
Mhm.
Hunter's a good boy. Why are they doing this?
I know, and Hunter is so good
Yeah.
looking.
I broke a fingernail to Hunter last night.
Hunter was the smartest guy I know. I wish they would just leave him alone.
I just hope that they find the real criminal who did this.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but they're never gonna find him.
What you mean they ain't never gonna find him? Mm-hmm.
Well, the cameras weren't working, and there was no fingerprints.
The camera's not working. How can this be?
Probably because that racist Don Jr. snuck into the White House and broke all the cameras. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then he probably planted the coke to make it look like it was Hunter's.
Mm-hmm. And then he probably wiped his racist white fingerprints off the coke. Mm-hmm.
I knew it was Don Jr. the whole time.
We now have never before seen video surveillance of what we believe actually happened that day. Take a look. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
You know damn well that's Don Jr. wearing a Hunter Biden mask.
I
Look
knew
at
it
him
was
right there,
Don
breaking
Jr.
into the White House with a Hunter Biden mask on.
The whole
wait a
time.
minute,
What
What
is going on here?
Now he's spray painting the cameras with vanilla coke.
So is that
knew it.
Hunter or Don
white
Jr.?
racist just
He'll never
standing
get
there.
arrested.
He
He's
needs to
above
be
the law.
arrested.
I have no idea what's
Look at
going
his nose. He's gonna get
on.
away with it too.
What?
I knew it was him the whole time.
We should give this video surveillance to the Secret Service.
No, they'll just say it was fake.
But we got video proof that that racist Don Jr. tried to frame Hunter Biden. He belong in prison.
Don Jr. will never go to prison. He's above the law.
I'm afraid Whoopi's right. Don Jr. is above the law.
Yeah, because Don Jr. got all that white privilege.
He should be arrested.
It'll never happen.
He'll never be held accountable.
Oh my gosh, we totally solved the case. We should work for the Secret Service.
I knew it was Don Jr. the whole time.
And that's our show. Join us tomorrow where we guess how many facelifts I've had. Welcome back to the poop. Today we're going to blame Trump for everything.
Yeah, it's all Trump's fault.
Who are you?
It's me, Joy. Whoopi.
Whoopi, I didn't even recognize you without your glasses. You look like an Instagram supermodel.
Girl, put your glasses back on. I'm jealous.
Sorry about that. It's all Trump's fault.
You ain't lying. Y'all see that red hat on that white girl in Nashville?
As a matter of fact, I did see that red hat on that white girl in Nashville.
That was a mega hat.
I knew it. I had a feeling it was a MAGA hat. Those damn Republicans are at it again.
That girl identified as a Trump supporting racist.
And she probably thought it was a Democrat.
You don't see Biden supporters doing stuff like
Yeah,
this.
only Trump supporters do stuff like this.
You would never see a Democrat do this. Ever.
I've never even heard of a Democrat owning a gun.
Yeah. Only Trump supporters and Republicans own guns.
What we need to do is take away all the Trump supporters' guns.
What we need to do is take all of these Trump supporting Republicans' guns and send them all to prison for life.
I see. We go and get all their guns right now.
We should. I mean, we should go to their trailer parks right now and take all their guns. I'll do it. I'll do it right now. I'm serious. I'm not playing around.
Let's
go, girl.
I'll kick in their doors and demand that they give me their guns.
Yeah.
And they're gonna do it. They're gonna do what I say or else.
I
You
won't
ain't lying.
leave until they give me their guns.
Am I the only person who thinks it's racist for a white Trump supporting Republican to own a gun?
I feel the same way. My question is, how are these broke, unemployed, Trump-supporting Republicans even getting their guns? I mean, it's not like they can afford them. They don't even work. They're always at those racist Trump rallies.
Trump is probably buying the guns and handing them out to all his racist followers at his rally.
That's exactly what he's doing. He's buying the guns and then handing them out to his racist followers at his rallies.
I knew it.
It all makes sense now. Trump has been buying all the guns and then handing them out at his rallies. It's all Trump's fault.
Those families should sue Trump for everything he got.
And that's our show. Join us tomorrow and watch Elon Musk sue us for $60 million on live TV. All right, guys. So I want to show you something here in case you didn't know. The stock markets are crashing. President Trump warned us. I mean, it's not like he didn't. I mean, obviously not us. We already knew what was going to happen here because we have common sense. But there's a lot of people out there that, you know, I think they call it the blame Trump for everything, you know, knowing the fact that this man was only in office for 4 years.
And the America was going on for many, 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 many years before Trump ever entered the White House. But these Democrats and these Republicans, conservatives, rhinos, libtards, all these lefty wackos and all that, whatever, they did everything they possibly could, all of them, not just a few, all of them. They convinced a large amount of people that Donald Trump is responsible for everything. And we made several videos to show the stupidity in that. Because there are people walking this earth, and I shit you not, I know you've seen these people. They truly believe that Donald Trump was the reason that World War I happened. They truly believe that the Twin Towers was Trump's fault. They truly believe, that things that happened, before anybody was born was all Trump's fault, right? That's the world we're living in. So, crazy stuff going on here. Meanwhile, Kamala Harris is off doing whatever the fuck she's doing. Joe Biden's sleeping. Nobody's in charge of the ship here. We're gonna hit the iceberg here in just a second here. And what a lovely day it's gonna be tomorrow, or actually today. It's today 30 right now. Today 33. It's Monday morning right now. We're 33 minutes into Monday right now. And I'm honestly terrified to find out exactly what this is going to do here. We got people all, this isn't just America here. This is the entire earth right now. But hey, no more mean tweets, right? No more mean tweets. Alan Morris, how you doing? Donnell Dodge, how you doing? Danziger, Robin Spillman, Hi Card, how you doing? Mr. Beautiful, Tammy, NWO for life. David Query, how you doing? Brian Mueller, Tammy's here. Anna Poison, Robin Spillman, how you doing? Salty Alaskan 79, how you doing? Aussie Greg. Papa Woody, all right, hey, I like that. Instead of Papa Willie's Papa the Woody, yeah. All right, I like that, huh? MJW Blom, Caucasian Debris, you guys are great. Thank you all so much for being here tonight, huh? Means a lot. UConn man is here. Absolutely. Gaslight Gals is correct. All right, so what do we got about Stephen Calderalo? How you doing, huh? All right, look at you over there with a beautiful name here. Lou Maldonado, all right, thank you for that, huh? Rebecca Fram, how you doing? Jamie Horsack, all right, good to see you. Skippy Tarbuckle, hey, I tell you what, I say this name, I know my brother, I think my brother was the first person in, Texas. There's this guy named Skippy Tarbuckle, girl, I don't know. Skippy Tarbuckle. Best freaking name I've ever heard of, right? My brother had a favorite name. I can't remember exactly what it was. I know I can think of it if I try enough, but Skippy Tarbuckle is my favorite one here. Now, I saw a video the other day, too. I already know about it, but a lot of people are starting to understand it, right? I want you guys to go check it out, right? And it's from one of me and my brother's favorite movies ever. It was Tombstone, right? Tombstone was a great movie, the original, right? I know Kevin Costner tried to remake it and whatever, but hey, forget about it. Hey, you want to see the greatest Tombstone version ever, right? Hey, forget about it. Goldie Hawn's husband, that guy, hey, forget about it. And Iceman, wonderful as Doc Holliday, right? Just all Sam Elliott's in it, just great movie. And everybody started saying this, I'll be a huckleberry. But it's not what he said. So I want you guys to go find the video of what Doc Holliday actually said. Because he didn't say I'll be a huckleberry. A lot of people don't know what he actually said. So I'm not saying it's a Mandela effect at all or anything like that. But he never said huckleberry. There's a particular name that he said that has to do with a particular thing they used to call something. But when you find it out, you're going to be like, what the fuck? It's like listening to a, who's that one guy? Not Bob, well, Bob Seger's one too, but there's another guy. It's like, he sings like really, like that, you know what I'm talking about? Like, I can't do it very well. What's his name, man? I keep forgetting what I walked. See here. What the hell? The hell's that guy's name, man? Hey, Aussie Greg. Hey, thank you very much for that, huh? We truly appreciate that one, huh? Truly. No, not Bob Dylan. Absolutely. Hey, Alan. Hey. You know what? You got to do what you got to do. A lot of people don't have time. They're like, hey, fuck you, United Spot. I ain't got time for that shit. I'm just sitting here trying to deal with life, you know. Meanwhile, we got a bloodbath, you know, the stock market gets crashing. What are we gonna do here? Hey, absolutely, you know. Let's see here. What's his name? Not Tom Petty. Michael McDonald, UConn man. Always there with the home run. Always there with the home run. Michael McDonald. I tell you what, this guy, I'm not gonna sit there and say I haven't listened, because you know what guy's got, you know, I mean, usually like Christopher Cross. I have no idea what the hell that guy's saying sometimes, but I tell you what, when Arthur came out, I wanted to get lost between the moon and two, whatever the fuck he said. Like, I want to get, the fuck he said. No, between the moon and New York City. Something like that. Yeah, something like, hey, those songs move you. They even made a song, I can't remember, I think it was Christopher Cross, made a song about a fucking soap opera couple. Laura and that other guy with the afro. He's a white guy with an afro, I believe. I can't remember. Doobie Brothers. Boom. Look at this guy, high court. Randy Newman's another one. Oh, and what's the other guy? Says, you are so beautiful. Joe Cocker. Joe Cocker. What a name, man. Joe Cocker. Do you know that you could say Dick Van Dyke and not get in trouble? You know you could do that? You can actually say Dick Van Dyke and not get suspended from Facebook. Hey, UConn man, you are not wrong by any means. Me and my brother, absolutely. Hey, grown adults sitting there watching cartoons. You know, hey, Family Guy, best TV show in the entire world. Seriously, hands down next to Seinfeld. I'm sorry. I had to say it out loud. I apologize. I love Cheers. I love WKRP. I love Three's Company. I even love Benson, you know. I love, Different Strokes. But Seinfeld, I tell you, that show, it takes you into another universe where you're floating above all this craziness, and it just sits there and it's so relaxing. My wife looks at me and says, what the fuck is wrong with you? Huh? Let's watch a reality show. Come on, let's watch some Desperate Housewives or something like that. Let's go watch people have dramatic bullshit that's going on. I'm like, no, listen. I don't want to watch those shows. I want to watch Family Guy because it's real. And she's like, it's not real. It's a fucking talking dog. And I said, yeah, but that dog, right? That dog is talking. And she looks at me and she says, you son of a bitch. And I said, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And then I turn the volume up. And then most of the time, you know, I sleep on the couch because she don't like it, you know, but it works out. Seinfeld is great. Seinfeld's the kind of show that you could watch and you don't got to think about nothing. You ain't got to think about nothing. So Family Guy's the same way. But here's the kicker with Family Guy. Family Guy always leaves the door open to sit there and say, what the fuck did he just, who is this? What is he talking about? I have no idea what he's talking. I thought I knew everything. I don't know what this is. I don't know who this guy is. What is he talking about? What the fuck? They throw out names like when they do their cutaways and they like talk about like certain people that they'll, you know, whatever. And you're like, who the fuck is this guy? I thought I knew everything. I thought I knew everybody. And you had no idea. So you're sitting there Googling. I tell you, Family Guy, hey, I tell you, very underrated show. There's a lot of families, oh, I don't want to watch that. It's immature. Those people are so crazy. I don't want to do that. Fuck out of here. It's funny. You really think Bugs Bunny was, you know, not as crazy as Family Guy? Bugs Bunny was insane. That guy had problems, man, dressing up, wearing lipstick and all that kind of shit. Nobody knew what was going on with that guy. Meanwhile, you got Elmer Fudd over there saying, quiet, I'm hunting wabbits. Oh, look at this guy. Accidentally. This guy shared a couple of our things. But Yeah, prayers for Trump tonight, please. Prayers for Trump. You know that Hillary Clinton made a comment, I'm not sure exactly, it could have been today, could have been yesterday. She said that Donald Trump will not be on the ticket in November. She not only said he wouldn't, she promised he wouldn't. What does that tell you? Ben Vineyard. Okay, listen. I've watched South Park, right? Don't get me wrong, right? I've watched it. I've actually got the box set. That was a gift, right? I liked South Park. I'm not in love with South Park, right? The reason I don't connect with it too much is because I was so infatuated with like The Simpsons and Family Guy that when South Park came out, it was after The Simpsons, right? And it was just, I don't know. It's not, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll watch it. I like it. But for me, I couldn't handle anymore. Like I already had too much on my plate, you know? So I never really got into it, right? But to be honest with you, I started watching it a couple years ago. And I got to be honest, it's a funny show. It's a great show. But because I had so much connection with Seinfeld and The Simpsons and Family Guy, I just couldn't make a full transition. So maybe sometime here in the near future, I can, do what I possibly can. But, oh, yeah, MASH was great. MASH, forget about it. Klinger, all those guys there. Honeycutt. I tell you what, hey, the way they were able to do that, right? And I remember when I was a kid, yeah, I mean, MASH was great. And I mean, they went through a couple, cast members and stuff like that. They had a couple, But I tell you what, that was a great show, right? You go in there, they're always making drinks and all that kind of stuff and downplaying the war and all that. But it was a great show. It was a great show. Wyatt God, for years, this is no joke. We have literally been called South Park. They think that we're the guys. They think that we're the guys. Now, we love MASH, but Dukes of Hazzard, forget about it. I don't know a guy in the world that didn't flip out every time Daisy come up there, right? With the little things up there in the road and whatnot. Hey. That was a great show. Dukes of Hazzard. Then Dallas came out. Dallas was a great show. JR. The only time that I said to myself, what, and I was a kid when this came out, I was like, what the fuck are they doing? Did they really run out of material? Bobby's in the shower. Sue Ellen comes in there, and he's been in the shower. Oh, she was just dreaming the whole fucking season. Get the fuck out of here. You know what? They should have fired the entire fucking writing crew on that one. I tell you, those sons of bitches there. What, seriously, I'm sitting there watching this whole thing. It was all a fucking dream. Come on, fuck you. Fuck you. I don't know about all that here. But Dallas was good. I never got into Falcon Crest. Let's see what else I used to like when I was younger. I used to love Three's Company. I remember as a kid, we'd all sit around the table and we had the little tiny TV in the kitchen, which was huge, right? And a dude named Cuda. Bullwinkle was great, too. Fall Guy was great. Hey, Lee Majors. Don't get me started. That guy. Hey. I tell you what, that guy. Or The Greatest American Hero, too. That was a short-lived TV series. But I tell you, that was or Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer was a great show, too, that like really didn't make it. But it was a good show. And don't even get me started. The Streets of San Francisco, right? Holy crap. That'll take you back. That'll take you back to a great. You could probably smell that time. That was the craziest time I could believe right there. The Streets of San Francisco. Great show right there. I think that inspired me not to go to California. That was like, I think that was the show that's, 18. Don't, hey, whoa. The original too. And I tell you what, there's very little time that they could actually turn a TV show into a movie, and I'll be like, hey, all right, this is not bad. 18 did it. They absolutely did it. I don't know how they did it, but that was an amazing movie. Great show. And because, I mean, it's very hard to replicate that cast of the original TV series for the 18. Miami Vice, seriously? You tell me there wasn't a guy in the East Coast that wasn't dressed up like Sonny Crockett and Tubbs? Come on. With the collar up and always wanting a freaking alligator, a crocodile, and a Ferrari? Come on. All in the Family was a great show, Robin. Oh, Moonlighting with Bruce Ace. They're very sorry to hear about Bruce Willis. That's horrible, man. Hearing that here. Oh, Bruce Willis was a great actor too. A lot of great hits from that guy. A lot of great movies. Moonlighting was one of them with Sybil Shepherd, Mr. T, Battlestar Galactica. Oh my gosh, that's an old one. There, Charlie's Angels. Holy cow, yeah. That was a Baywatch. Yeah, I never got into that one. I couldn't take my eyes off David Hasselhoff. I don't know what it was. My wife's looking at me like, what the fuck are you talking about? Starsky and Hutch, also another show that they were able, I don't know if anybody actually watched the movie, but even though we don't like the guy, Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson, holy shit, that was a great movie. Great movie, too. Great movie. 21 Jump Street's another one that they made into a great, 21 Jump Street was a great movie, too. Love the actual, the TV show with the Mickey Rourke and whatever that guy's name is. Heather Thomas, holy shit. Oh, I tell you, that drummer really fucked her up. I tell you, that drummer really fucked her up. Three's Company was my favorite. Yeah, Mr. Beautiful was great. Ozzy, yeah, absolutely. NWO for Life, Renegade, absolutely. And who could forget about, Wonder Woman? Don't get me started here, Hank, don't do this to me. My wife's in the other room. Come on. Don't do this to me. Even though Linda turned out to be a little bit of a whack job, we still got a little deal over here. And I don't think she would like really agree to it if Linda showed up at the house, hey, here we go. I don't think so, but she's been my one free pass. Because Wonder Woman, all right? I mean, come on. It's every guy's dream. Sorry about that. Hey, you know what? You're right. Yukon, man, that is Heather Lockley. I apologize for that. I apologize for that one. Hang on there. That's right. All right. Sorry about that, Yukon, man. Benny Hill show. Yeah. Hey. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Nobody's talking about this. And I can't believe I can't remember what the guy's name is. Holy cow, why can't I remember the name? Hee-haw. Who the fuck remembers Hee-haw? Holy cow, that was a great show. Yukon, man, thank you for being there for me. I was sliding into third, thinking I had it. I tell you what, sometimes you get those ladies, hey, get those ladies confused there. I saw something that really made me. I didn't want to get into like some weird topic or anything like that. John Cass, how you doing? I saw something earlier today. Gilligan's Island, absolutely, great show. We watch all those all the time. I tell you what, you just never, you could sit there as a kid and not realize that you watched that show like over and over, like the Brady Bunch. We watched it all. We were never into the Partridge Family. We always thought that those people, like seriously, none of our friends watched the Partridge Family. We always thought those people like pooped their pants and stuff and like smelled their fingers. I don't know. They were like the generic Brady Bunch. They're like, yeah, those are the guys that poop their pants and stuff. Yeah, we'd rather watch the Brady Bunch. I saw something the other day. Now, I was never like a real big, what is it called? Red Hot Chili Peppers fan, right? We went into all that music. I like, I'm from the East Coast. I like different kinds of music, But I have listened to, I'm not stupid, I know who the Red Hot Chili Peppers are, but the lead singer, right, 60-something years old. 60-something years old, right? And he's dating a 19-year-old girl. And I'm thinking to myself, holy fuck, where is this girl's father? Like, hey guys, here's my new boyfriend. He's 61. I'm 19. How do you do that? If any of my girls ever walked home with a 61-year-old man, that guy would be kneeling on his way out and crawling to his fucking car. You out of your fucking mind. You're out of your fucking mind. Coming home with my daughter, 61 years old. That means when he was 40, 42 years old, this kid was just born. Come on. Seriously? I don't know. A lot of people, oh, hey, Robin, the Monkees. Seriously. That was Marsha's favorite there, Davy Jones. The Monkees were too. Like they always like to monkey around, you know. And I like the TV show. I watched it a few times. It was great. It was great. You know, they got all that stuff. I think that on Nick at Night. They got all those old TV shows like I Love Lucy. Oh, Andy Griffith Show. Hey, I tell you what, I don't know what it was. Probably because I grew up in the city, you know. I always wanted to like crawl inside the television every time Andy Griffith came on because I wanted to live in that little town, you know. And it was all black and Leave It to Beaver. Don't stop it. Stop it. I always wanted to like crawl into the TV. Now I didn't have a bad childhood, you know. But I always wanted to like crawl into the TV when I was a kid. Like I always, you know, like I always wanted to like, you know, live in like a toy set or something like that. You know, all kinds of, you know what it was like to be a kid. Oh man, I tell you. Great times. Hey, it was great talking to you guys tonight. That was fun. Hey, we didn't talk about politics at all for the last 15 fucking minutes. That's great. Talked about life. Now, if Gene is out there listening, we are currently working on a new good night song. I think the reason that we haven't really progressed it too much, probably because it takes a lot of time to make these videos, but we truly believe that Kamala Harris is not going to make it. I truly, and the rest of the United Spot truly believe that she is going to be taken to the unemployment line here very soon. And I truly believe she will be replaced by a more realistic candidate. So I truly believe that is exactly what is going to happen. So, all right. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the goodnight song, but I want to quote the great Yukon man and say, find your light. Once you find your light, everything's going to be all right. Ooh. Yukon man, can we add that to that? Find your light, everything's going to be all right. I think that's going to be all right. So, thank you for that, Yukon man. It's always going to be one of our favorites. And also, my brother, surround yourself with awesome people. You have an amazing day. Now, the world is crazy right now. But this is what you got to do, right? You can't let the world win. You can't let evil people win. You can't let mean people, angry people, frustrated people, criminal people. You can't let them win, right? They're going through their own thing, right? Stay away from them. And stop telling yourself that you're not good. Stop telling yourself you're a loser. Stop telling yourself all these horrible things because your brain is going to remember. Your body won't, but your brain will. And your body's going to suffer for it. Stop telling yourself you're no good because you are. You are good. Your brain is going to remember. So every day, compliment yourself. Reach your goals. Dream big. And I guarantee your life is going to turn out a whole lot better than calling yourself a loser every day. So, in the meantime, have a great night. Jeff Paul, great to see you here. Jeffrey Smith, great to see you here. Ben Vineyard, great to see you here. Annette Poison, NWO for Life, Robin. Skippy Top Buckle, Brian, Annette Poison, Lou Maldonado, Yukon Man, Salty, Alaskan, Hank, Donnell, John Cast, Wolf of Walnut, Brian, Danzinger. Who else we got here? Skippy Top Buckle, I love it. Jeffrey Smith, how you doing, huh? Lou Maldonado, Yukon Man, Gene. I haven't seen Gene here for a couple of days. I got to do a wellness check here. Hope he's all right, eh? Haven't seen Gene for a couple of days. Hope he's all right. Bloom, how you doing? All right, so we got all these people in here. You guys are great. Seriously, thank you all so much for being here tonight. It means a lot. You guys are great. John C., John Cast, Mr. Beautiful. You guys are great. Star, if you're lurking here, have a great night, Star. You guys are awesome. Tammy was first today. Great job. And so before we go, we just want to thank you all so much for your support. And do us a huge favor and go to our YouTube channel. Check it out. If you like a couple videos, share them out. Only if you like them, though. Leave us a like, leave us a comment, and share them out to your friends and family through text message, email, Facebook, Truth Social, Instagram, X, whatever you like. The more you help us, the more we grow. And we've got a pretty good record at having a pretty great community. So, you go through the comments. North Shore 85, how you doing? Jeffrey Smith, Brian, Lou Maldonado. You guys are great. So thank you all so much. We couldn't do this without you guys. And you guys are truly, truly, truly appreciated. We just want to make you guys laugh. That's it. That's all we want to do. I know there's a lot of people, hey, you ain't doing shit. Well, hey, I tell you what, if we make a couple people laugh, hey, in some ways, that's helping out. That's helping out somebody going through a hard time. Because the best way to get through a hard time is to laugh. Makes you forget about a few things. Makes you realize that life ain't all that crazy if you don't make it crazy. Anyways, I hope that made sense. You guys are great. We truly appreciate you. And we can't wait to see you again. So do us a huge favor. Have a great night. Get a good night's rest. Dream great dreams. Wake up in a great mood. Give yourself a great pat on the back, a nice couple of compliments. Have a great day. And we'll do all this again in about 24 hours. All right? We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. And we can't wait to see you tomorrow. All right? We love you guys. Good night. God bless. Salud.
That should be me up there! Get off the seat! Hey, Kamala, you ain't the only one that can blow! Well, I was tallying up the votes the other night, and something just didn't seem right. So I called up my lawyers, and we wrote a song about it. And the song goes like this. Nobody cares, Trump! Joe Biden, you're an asshole, and you worked at it your whole life. Asshole rhymes with Biden, 'cause you're an asshole tonight. Bartender, can I get a drink? Yes, you're a SSHOLE, and don't you try to blame it on me. You deserve all the credit. You're an asshole tonight. You were an asshole yesterday. That's right. You're an asshole tonight. And I got a feeling you'll be an asshole the rest of your life. Hey, thanks, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this isn't over. We're going to hell and back to win this fight. Hell, I deserve 8 more years for this. But I'm not giving up on you, America. So don't you give up on me. Joe Biden, you're an asshole. You tried to steal this election, but we're not going to let you get away with it. I'm going to drain the swamp. More.